Yeah, we're gonna go into kind of your homepage here. I'm gonna click into everything. We're gonna talk about it. No rhyme or reason. Like a book, I'm gonna go top to bottom, left to right. Um, so our menu, our little hidden menu here is always up by your personal photo. That kind of opens up your sub menu, and you can view what your profile looks like, right? So this is what companies see when they might search for available firefighters, or if I applied to Tyler's job post, this is what he's going to see when he comes in here, with the exception of whatever you have set to private. So a little bit about you, some of your work history, who you've worked for. Your second tab here is going to have your documents. Again, we talked about this in the last episode, making sure you have copies of your certifications. Put them here, put your expiration dates in them. If they don't expire, pick your favorite future date that you may or may not be around for. Then you have an activity page, kind of just your previous posts, things there. Right here, I love this.
We love that.
We do. What does it do? Kind of does two things, right?
Yeah.
I think we should explain out if you're with a company and not with a company.
Yeah. So available for work, toggle, turn it on. If you are available, turn it off. If you are not, sounds crazy and a little complicated, but and at least for on the Minuteman EMS side, that being green means I can call you and you're ready to fucking go today or tomorrow.
Likewise, if it's not turned on, not calling you.
Yep.
You're busy. You're out with someone else. You decided to go be on an engine instead of EMS this year.
Yeah, I think we have some work to do on this feature a little bit. We're like, because you get deployed to a fire, you're all excited, and right now, I don't think people are, oh shit, I better go turn my availability to off, or when they get home, I better turn it on. No, so 100%. Some sort of time thing where it auto turns off. We'll figure it out. But
when we talk about incident management here in a little bit, I think there's a component there where whether you assign yourself to an incident or your company who's on the platform assigns you, it's just automatically going to put that to an off position. And then maybe for kind of the standby, right? If you're not on an incident, we've talked about doing maybe every 24, 48, 72 hours that resets, just so you go in. Again, it takes half a second to open the app, switch it on. It's actually, if I go back here, it's on your homepage here, right? So you could close out of the app, open it, turn it back on, right? That company or a potential hiring company knows that I'm ready to go. So, big important one here. If you want to edit any of this information, or just go in and keep building it, I get our registration or like your firefighter profile. It takes some time to build up. It's not like Instagram, which is just popping up right there, right? Where it's your name, your email, your phone number, and then you're done. You need to spend time putting in this information because...
Yeah, well, what I will say is, and Brennan hears me bitch about all the time, but have a picture of you, clearly can see who the fuck you are, and then put some time into where you've worked, your certs, your quals, because we look at that. So if we see a profile that has no picture and no words on it, next, like you're a bot for all intents and purposes to us. We've learned it's incredible how lazy people kind of are.
I'm guilty of it sometimes too. Right?
I'm a people too. So I am as well. But before we mandate it, not mandate, I don't love that word. Before we made it a requirement that you added a photo when you in your registration, most people would not.
Correct.
But these are things we're telling you guys because as business owners, we are looking at this, okay? And
trying to help you get
we have
hired.
people, a pretty large roster, and we haven't had the privilege of meeting everyone face to face yet. Once we do, it's like, okay, great. We know who Robbie is.
Yeah, but we may have interviewed him 2 times, via Google Meet or Zoom or whatever.
6 months ago.
Yeah, but I haven't shook your hand or had that in-person experience. So
the photo really does help us like, oh yeah, that's who that was. Oh yeah, I remember they said they did that. Okay, now I know who we're talking about. Whereas if your picture is shit and there's no info about you. We're
Right.
just passing you over. Sorry.
And with the documents too here, I should go into this a little bit. So when you're under your documents, you have certificates and then you have documents, right? A little confusing. You also have a resume spot there. But when you come into here and you add, it's just a title description, you upload a copy, and then you can kind of pick your share access here, right? So if you're not with a company and you want maybe that engine or EMS company who's trying to find someone, they find your complete awesome profile and you want them to be able to see your certifications because maybe they'll reach out to you, you'd have it like this. If you just kind of want it more private, like your personal storage and then a company integration, you'll do that first choice.
Yeah, for whatever reason you want to keep your professional accomplishments and certs private, okay, fine. But what I will say is just the other day, we were trying to find a Montana licensed
Yes.
paramedic. We went through our whole ass roster, didn't have anyone. So then we were in the pool of the masses, right?
Yep.
The 2,500 plus
We'll
people,
look at that number.
Yeah, who are set to available right now. And we were hitting the key terms of Wildland EMS. So we were browsing random people's profiles that we had never met yet.
Yep.
And case in point, if you didn't have a picture or any words about yourself, we didn't even think about it.
Nope.
But if we're in Brennan's example there, where if you were shared these documents to all companies, that would allow some stranger like us to find you, and potentially hire you and make you money. And
that's not even just for fire season. Again, a lot of these companies do other things and they're going to need work in the off season.
Yeah.
It's a very small investment. 15, 20 minutes of your time is nothing. Most of everyone spends hours on their phone. So take 15 minutes, put it into your profile. It could result in an opportunity you never thought possible.
Yeah. People are looking.
People are looking. With documents, again, if it's not really a certification, like we require our guys to upload driver's license, right? Background checks, things like that. You can put these in here. And again, we kind of give a privacy setting, whether you want those to be public, private, or with a specific company.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe not wanting to share your driver's license or whatever, but
yeah, probably not. Not to the near passerby.
If I were a paramedic, I would want to be showing to everyone, hey, I have this license, this license, this license.
Exactly.
I've done, so.
Well, and showing that your CPR is still up to date and that
your red
ACLS
card,
PALS, all that. Yeah,
all that.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, it'll be fun to learn about maybe some of these other certifications. We talked about having people on to talk about, what's the annual required training for a smoke jumper? No idea. Looking forward to it.
Probably a lot.
Just touching up the last couple things on the profile. If you want to edit and change that, like I said, you can click this little green button here, right? First thing up is that incognito mode. We get a lot of people.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me more.
It's we get a lot of people that say, well, why? Two sides of it. Why do I don't really want to be seen on this platform, by other companies. I'm not looking. I don't want to be found.
Yeah.
They may like one or two things, but they're very much the cabin in the woods, don't want to be found. On the flip side, we've had a lot of company owners say, well, why would I bring my people to a professional, hiring platform? Now, that's not all we do, but
right.
I get it's a very valid thing.
Some company owners get very scared that their people are going to leave them. And this is a tool to use it how you want.
Choice.
Yeah, the user gets the choice. They can be in incognito mode. So like when Brennan and I were talking, searching the masses the other day to find someone, if you have that enabled, we can't find you.
No company can. No company. I mean, if you post like a normal social, your profile can be clicked on, but you're not getting the notifications. You're not in the searchable list of available for work. It should be noted that if you're with a company, you mentioned it just a second ago about companies being very protective of people leaving. I think part of that issue is companies need to be maybe treating some of their employees a little bit better. To if you treat someone good, they're not going to want to go work for someone else.
Yeah.
And then you also have the side of there are people in this industry, more so on the contractor side. It's not really that prevalent, I'm sure, on the Fed and agency side. But they're working for 2 or 3 companies, right? They might go work Helitak in the beginning of the year because that's when they're busy, right? And then come work EMS, and then they're still cleaning up this far, and then they go do a chipper, right? Or we've seen it in EMS a lot where they might be working for 2 or 3 companies.
Yeah, maybe more.
You can't stop it, right? You can really try to find your full-time people, but it just happens. So we want to have a tool,
just part of the game,
accommodate both. Yeah. So yeah, you can edit down here in your operational regions and industry preferences. I have them all selected, but if you didn't want notifications, alerts on certain things, you can turn all those off.
What does it mean if I select an industry preference, Brennan?
So if you want to get like emergency hire notifications, or maybe training that's specific to these sub industries, right? If you want those alerts, you need to be subscribed to those channels. And I'm going to show you another kind of notifications panel in our settings that will cover this again. But
so you'll tell me more later about what an emergency hire notification is.
Oh yes.
Okay.
That's one of our favorites. The 0 points up here. It's a exciting new feature we're bringing to the Journeyman, where we're going to start giving you guys some referral and rewards for referring people to the Journeyman, right? So as you can see here, you're going to have a fancy little QR code, share code, copy link, and you're going to start earning points. Couple little tweaks to finish up, but 5 points for just completing your profile, right? Like you said. And then if you're out on a fire and you go get someone to scan your code and they sign up, you're going to get an extra point. And we'll have kind of like an arcade style system where, once you get to 20, 40, 60, or 100, whatever, there's going to be these different types of things you can get, whether it be coffee or Umbras. I think our grand prize this year is going to be a Starlink, right?
Yeah.
So a Starlink Mini, it'll be up there.
We know you're out there talking about us, and we appreciate it, and we would like to reward you.